Welcome back to Vor's Fiscal Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. Well, we have another Universal title for you, and it is the 4K of the Sugarland Express, starring Goldie Hawn.
Type of sugar is it?
It's not that type of sugar.
A very young Goldie Hawn.
Very, very young Goldie Hawn. And there is disc artwork. So this movie is about a husband and wife who, she just recently got out of jail, and he has
6 months left on this
6 months, and he was in a, I guess, a rehabilitation place where, you know, family can actually visit, bring food, you can actually touch each other and whatnot. And well,
Meliosine.
not that type of Meliosine.
Then get cheeky. Then get cheeky.
No. And well, while she was in jail, she came back. They had a child together, and they look at her as an unfit parent because she went to jail. You know, she hasn't shown to them that she is better off. So they took their child and put it into foster care.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to her husband in this facility and pretty much breaks him out to go get their child. They steal a cop car with the cop in it. It was a trooper, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A state trooper, and they're holding him at gunpoint almost the whole entire movie. But this state trooper, sorry, he grows to understand their situation and really just wants to help them out as best as possible.
But the other cops found them were complete idiots.
Yes.
Then you had a bunch of rednecks that came in and tried to take control of the situation themselves, and they are, of course, out of jurisdiction. Then you had a bunch of they got two brand new cars, cop cars.
From Louisiana.
And they figured they would travel from Louisiana in their new scooped up police cars and try to help out. Well, that didn't go over well whatsoever, because they end up wrecking.
Yeah.
Pretty much demolishing their cars.
Yeah.
You had every cop from every jurisdiction, state, phone, was
all the
obviously
way
through Texas. Yeah.
Yes, it's through Texas.
With I don't know how many cops were found. Hell, Goldie Hawn and her husband stopped and got a bite to eat and everything. Sat there and ate, and the other cops just stayed back and didn't.
Because they were afraid that if they go to shoot at them, that they were going to shoot the trooper, which I understand that point, but they honestly just wanted their child back.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything wrong, and
besides hijacking a trooper car.
The ending, I thought it ended. It could have had a better ending. I think the ending should have went another route, but the cop was trying to warn the state trooper that was with him.
Well, this is actually based off a true story.
Yeah, it is. It is based off true story from 1969, where they kind of traveled through Texas, and
with pretty much the same situation.
But it's a very entertaining movie. Goofy at times. Goldie Hawn's in a young age. You know, Goldie Hawn was a hot piece of ass back in the day. Yeah. She still looks good.
She still looks pretty damn good.
Today, but I've always liked her as an actress. She did a hell of a job. She was rather entertaining in this, and she used her looks and her body to get pretty much anything that she wanted. So,
I mean, even they went to these towns, and these town folks actually supported Goldie Hawn and her husband for what she was doing, because they're like, no, this is your child, you need to get it back. Who cares about them? Don't worry about it. They gave them stuff for their kid.
Yeah, they handed them their wallets. And they went through a parade, and that's where everybody was giving them everything, and they were cheering for them. And
she even got like hot curlers to put her hair with hairspray to make herself look presentable.
This is actually Steven Spielberg's first film. that went to the theater.
Yes.
Obviously, we just recently got Duel, which was technically his first film, but that was a made-for-TV movie, which that movie was really good also.
Yes, it was.
This one is wacky, kind of off the wall. It's not a normal Steven Spielberg film.
No.
It's not what I expect from him, but I always thought his earlier films were better than his newer films anyway. I mean, you had this one, you had E.T., obviously.
Yeah.
E.T. is like the staple
It is.
of his movie-making career, I would say. At least my opinion. But the movie looked great. Transfer-wise, I thought it looked great because this movie's from, what, the 70s? 74, right?
I believe so.
Pretty sure it was 1974.
No, you want me to look for this?
Doesn't say.
No. Oh yeah, 1974, right there.
I was correct. Might as well go ahead and read off the bonus feature that was
Yes.
involved in this.
Okay, bonus feature, From Vault to Screen, the art of restoring Universal's cinematic legacy. So this, when they filmed this, there was this special camera that was actually made for the movie Play Misty for Me with Clint Eastwood, but it was not done in time. And pretty much what it was a camera that was able to use from the front of the car all the way to the back seat of the car. So they actually was able to use that in this film, which was really awesome.
And it accompanies with a theatrical trailer. That trailer is, what, about 3 minutes?
Yeah.
A little over 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I have never heard of this movie, so I actually I watched the trailer first to see what it was about. I'm like, God, this movie looks cornier than hell. But it was actually a pretty good movie. The cops were just idiots. But I understand they didn't want to do anything drastic because in case the husband would get trigger happy and just start killing people, or possibly the trooper, but I think they all became friends throughout it to try to help one another for the most part.
Yep, and Goldie Hawn and her husband in this film, they went to jail for little things. Nothing like murder or anything like that. It was more like stealing things and whatnot.
But to see these two fools come from Louisiana and drive the whole way down there and end up...
And then here's a car. Pew, pew.
The car chases were interesting.
Yes.
They were cheesy as hell. I mean, of course, the beginning of the movie, when they left, they meet this old couple, and the old guy is driving so slow.
Like
He gets pulled over for driving too slow, and that's when they decide to hijack the car and take off.
Yeah.
But the other cops kept coming back, seeing the old people, made them end up standing there.
I know. They were standing there for hours.
Never did pick them up, and that's when the whole chase began. That's when the movie went left and right in all kind of different directions. But for Steven Spielberg's first directorial debut, I thought this was a rather entertaining film.
Yes.
It's not a film to be taken seriously because it's wacky, off the wall. You don't know what direction it's going to be taking you the entire movie.
Yeah.
But Goldie Hawn did an excellent job as usual. And her husband, whoever that guy was that played her husband, what was his name?
William Atherton.
I've never seen him before in a movie.
I have. I just can't remember what I've seen him in.
But Transfer, this movie took place in 1974. It looked almost like a brand new movie.
It did.
It had a couple blurry spots here and there, but it was kind of to the side or the distance.
It wasn't like right up noticeable either.
But you get one special feature. Well, technically two. You get the original theatrical trailer, then you get the cinematic legacy and whatnot of Universal bringing their older movies to the 4K format.
Right. Well, this is also, Spielberg's first actual movie, so he might have not had any cuts. He might have just gotten rid of those, and that would have been it.
And it accompanies with DTS HD, so no Dolby Atmos in this one.
But didn't really need it.
No, not really. But as far as transfer, special feature, and then sound, this may sound harsh, but I'm going to give you 3 out of 5.
Okay.
It was a good movie, but not a great movie. It was entertaining.
Yes. It was definitely that.
Would I recommend it to pick it up on a sale?
Hmm.
It's not one of those movies you need to get day one. It's a good movie to have in your collection for if you're a Steven Spielberg fan, to see what his earlier works is like. I think this movie is going to make you want to watch it more and more each time you watch it.
Yep.
I would say. But mine's a 3 out of 5.
No, I would probably have to agree with you there, because, like you said, it is an earlier film. I mean, they did a really good job on the 4K transfer.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good. Like, it's consistent.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't, when it was light outside, really super bright, or dark. It wasn't like super dark, but it was like a in between.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really enjoyed this movie, but I do agree with him. I would say it would be a 3 out of 5.
You still had grain.
Yeah.
The grain was not gone. It was cleaned up a lot, but it was not gone. It looked like a movie that was made back in the day.
Which is good. That's actually what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want it to look like anyway. You don't want it where all the grain is completely gone and looks
washed out.
Yeah, but I'd say a 3 out of 5. I would definitely pick it up on a sale. It's not a bad movie whatsoever. Not shitting on it or anything, but Goldie Hawn, great actress. Steven Spielberg is a great director and producer. So for his first movie, I thought he did pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree.
That is our review on the Sugarland Express. Thank you from Universal. We will see you on the next one.
Bye.